All right, hello. I'm waiting for people to come in. I'm just getting things set. And I'm just kind of testing things out. I'm still not sure how I'm getting things together here, but that is all right. I have checked to see that I am live, which I am. Just kind of getting things together here, and unfortunately the music's not showing, so I'll just show myself here. Hey, how you doing? Like I said, I'm still scuffing. It's still being a noob here. So I'm just kind of doing some texting right now. And yeah, how is everyone doing? It's like I said, I'm trying to get the sound and all the kinks worked out, as you know, because you know how this stuff goes. Just trying to figure out where it goes what with who, how, and why. And so as I'm getting things settled here, as you can see, this is my second show. And it was nice. And just to give you a little background, I'm actually going to be busy doing multitasking because I am up as the recording of this, because not only is this for Twitch, but it's for YouTube. I am uploading a YouTube video that I made today. It's a cooking thing, a cooking update. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do. And yeah, that's what's happening right now. So it's just a matter to see who's going to come in, when, where, how. But I do have some breaking sad news to report before we get into our topic of the day. And that is about Miss Cicely Tyson, the very famous, well-known African-American actress who passed away at the age of 96, sadly. And this is from Variety. And I want to read this off to you because I think a lot of legends have really been passing away this month. So let's get talking about this one. It says Emmy and Tony Award-winning actress Cicely Tyson, who distinguished herself in film, theater, and television, died on Thursday afternoon. She was 96. 96. She's lived a long life. That I will tell you, folks. Let's see. I've managed let's see. See, Cicely. Okay. Today she's placed the last moments. Oh, like this. I've managed Miss Tyson's career for over 40 years, and each year was a privilege and a blessing. Cicely thought of her new mentor as a Christmas tree decorated with all the ornaments of her personal and professional life. Today, she placed the last ornament on star on top of a tree. Oh, that's so sad. Throughout her career, Tyson refused to play drug addicts, prostitutes, or maids, roles she thought demeaning to black women. But when a good part came along, she grabbed a hold of it with tenacity. On stage, she was the original of the 1961 off-Broadway production of Jean Genet's The Blacks, and decades later, she won a Tony for her starring role in the revival of A Trip to Bountiful. Actually, you know what? I'm going to share this because this is a good article to share. So let me do that. Okay, there we go. Hey, I can do that now. In television, she named her first recurring role for a black woman in a drama series, East Side, West Side, and the actress later won 2 much-deserved Emmys for 1974's memorable The Autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman. She was nominated a total of 16 times in her career, also winning for supporting actress. In 1994, for an adaptation of Oldest Living Confederate Widow Tells All. She was nominated 5 times for Guest Actress in a drama for How to Get Away with Murder. The actress became a household name thanks to starring role, and it just kind of keeps going on here, but it gives you an idea. She's had a resume, I'll tell you, and she was awesome. She was awesome. She was in television shows and whatnot. Let's see here. She was also in a relationship with the jazz great Miles Davis, which is pretty cool. She made her film debut in a small role, 12 Angry Men. Let's see here. She remained in a cage. I mean, look at all the. You could read this for yourself, but this gives you an idea. And it's going to be a nice little segue into what I want to do today. Have a little more structure. Like I said, part of the experiment, if you will. Let's see here. Capping an already impressive career, Tyson won for the Tony for Best Actress for her role as Carrie Watts in the 2013 revival of A Trip to Bountiful. Okay, this is an interesting background. Born in East Harlem to West Indian immigrant parents, Tyson rose from humble beginnings after graduating from high school. She worked as a secretary for the American Red Cross before becoming a model at the top of her game. She appeared in Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. She studied at the Actors Studio with Lloyd Richards and Vinette Carroll, who featured Tyson as Barbara Allen in 1959 off-Broadway revival of the musical The Dark of the Moon. Tyson was active in charity and arts organizations, including Urban Gateways, the Human Family Institute, and the American Film Institute. She received awards from the National Council of Negro Women and the NAACP, as well as Capitol Press Awards. The actress was one of 25 Black women honored for their contributions to art, entertainment, and civil rights as part of Oprah Winfrey's 2005 Legends Ball. Tyson remained feisty even after she reached 90. True facts there, my friends. True facts there. She criticized an upcoming remake of Roots as unnecessary, and in a speech at the Grace Awards, where Tyson received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Alliance for the Women in Media in May 2015. The actress recounted being asked, "Now that you have made it, what else are you going to do?" To which she responded, "My dear, the day I feel I have made it, I am finished." Tyson was married to Davis from 1981, and so it didn't really say her cause of death, only that she dies. Oh, I got to look at the Masked Singer thingy later, too. That reminds me. Or the Masked Dancer, anyway. But there you go. There you go. Kind of sad. But it's kind of a nice little segue to what I want to do tonight. Really what I would love to do for my show tonight is I want to focus on creativity and poetry and writing. And part of that is thanks to Amanda Gorman, who was the poet laureate, the youngest ever, who did her wonderful poem at the inauguration a couple weeks ago. And that excites me because not only has she brought poetry back and creative writing back, but also she has this wonderful woman. She has also done some other really, really cool things. She has essentially... she's essentially brought her groove back, basically, if you will. So what I thought I would do, being inspired by that, is I would share with you some things on writing, poetry, give you some inspiration, and things like that. And even if it's just something me, who the hell cares? Because somebody's going to see it somewhere, and this is a VOD, and it'll be recorded. So why don't we get started on that? Because writing isn't just about poetry. It's also music. It's also a lot of other things. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun today. So I'm going to start out with some some articles here first, just to get our appetites wet, if you will. I know that sounds kind of funny. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to move this over. And let's see here, share screen. Okay. So I'm going to be looking through some articles that I have chosen. And this is what I'm going to be doing, is reading these articles of some inspirational things and hopefully some other cool stuff along the way. And that's what I'm looking to do. Oop. Okay. So, like I said, still scuffed. I'm still learning. Yeah. Oh, I got to share audio. That might help. I don't know where it's going to be shared. Actually, you know what? Let me do a test on that as I'm talking to you here, because I like to do my taste testing. Why did I say taste? What the hell? It's been a day. Although I will tell you, speaking of creative stuff, I did make some soup today, and I made a really awesome and wonderful okay. It was, there we go. There's my music. Hey, got it. Cool. Okay. So I made a really awesome and wonderful I call it my broccoli cheese macaroni. Basically macaroni and cheese, macaroni, broccoli and cheese soup. You know what I mean? I decided to do that because, hey, why not? So yay! I got my audio going here. So I'm gonna turn this down. Not that part down, but I do have a playlist to let you know. I finally figured this out, especially through StreamYards. But anyway, I have a really awesome macaroni and cheese with broccoli soup that I made, which is awesome. And that's what's going to be featured in the upcoming video. Or if you see this, it's already posted. As well as my taste test that I plan to post on Instagram if it lets me. Who the heck knows? I'm just figuring all this out. Today is actually my creative day, which I'm really happy about. So that's what I'm loving about all this. It is my creative day. And as I said in my video, and I'll say it here, you need to allow yourself not only a creative day and a self-care day, but also a creative day as well. Why? Because this is where you can get all your stress, you can get everything out, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Alrighty, so let me go to my next article here. This is the one. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Oh, that's too small. Okay, there we go. See? This is why it's called the experiment, because I get to learn as I go along here. Then once I get things together and I get regular schedule, it's going to be fun. But I'm doing StreamYard right now because it's the thing that I'll use my computer. I haven't tried the Stream Elements thing yet, but I hope to. Okay, here we go. So here is the next one here. This is I wish I had that little thing that makes it shorter. But anyway, this is called Recognizing the Power of Words. And this is to whet our appetite. Yep, okay, talked about Inauguration Day was as our 46th President of the United States was sworn into office. I was working at my day job as a minister at our church, and due to our ongoing pandemic restrictions, it was like a lot of other days. Productive but quiet without a lot of human contact or conversation. So as I worked on year-end reports and emailed communications to our members as visitors, I streamed the inauguration on another tab. Pandora Music, my usual office companion, would have to wait for another day. Whether you voted against our 46th president isn't my concern. Oh, I like this. Good or bad, depending on your opinion. Yesterday was about watching another chapter in the making of our history books. Generations from now, people will read about our behavior, our passions, our goals, our accomplishments, and our regrets. And to let you know, this is from called A New Seasons of Insights. This is actually a blog that I follow, and it's really good. It's basically a writer who talks about writing and her experience with it. If nothing else, 2020 has been a subtle reminder for us all that our actions directly affect each of us and other people. Our motives and follow-throughs can make or break long-standing friendships. Hello. My tongue is not working today. As a full-time church administrator, but more importantly, part-time writer, I cherish the value of words. I always have. As a sometimes introvert, writing and journaling can be your best friend. It reminds you that you still have a voice and provides you with a platform or release. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Because that is me. I believe in the power of words. I think words are important. Not so much what you say, but also how you say it. And the how you say it is a big one, too. In my case, when it comes to words and when it comes to writing, I've always believed they were powerful. That's how I discovered poetry. That's how I discovered who I am as a person. That's how I started literally my writing career and the whole creative adventure, I guess you can say, I'm going on now, right? So in lieu of that, yeah, words are powerful. And we're living in a day and age where no matter what you say, no matter who you are, at some point, somewhere, somehow, someone is wanting to cancel you out, or they're going to say that you're full of shit, or this, that, and the other thing. So sometimes if people are ignoring you, or sometimes if you feel like you're not being heard, writing helps. As somebody who really was not able to articulate things, and I was pretty much an introvert most of my life, I know, hard to believe probably. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I was that proverbial introvert. I was the person sitting in the corner. I was the one that got bullied into silence in a way. But I survived it. So when I discovered poetry, and this was late in high school, I'd say probably junior, senior year in high school, and also when I was tutoring someone in Spanish at the time, and she was in the open mic scene, it just all kind of came together. And we're going to get more into that tonight. Let's see. Live streaming the inauguration, I listened to Lady Gaga, Jennifer Lopez, and Garth Brooks as they shared their voices musically. I listened to various speeches and introductions. I listened to promises being made, and I listened to Amanda Gorman, the youngest known inaugural poet. She was poised and delivered a heartfelt message. Of course, there will be those who didn't really listen to her words and will spurt words of political parties and ulterior motives. I, however, recognize the power of words. I watched an interview with her later in the day and found her actions and her words during the interview to be even more powerful as she reflected on her poem, the process of writing it, and her presentation. I thought she did a wonderful job, and I found her to be inspirational. And I have to tell you, I knew she was going to be in that highlight reel. I knew it was one of those, it's like, when you watch a person and you just know they got that it factor? That was me. Those that appreciate music hear chords and harmonies that I can never grasp. It's their language. True, music is like another language. That's why when you learn how to sing, you learn not only music theory, or just even if you're majoring in music, not only are you learning the theory, you are learning how to enunciate, you're learning dramatics, etc. Those that like to read appreciate well-written books and find them intriguing and fulfilling. True, I'm a reader. For those like me who appreciate the strength of words, I remember daily that words and how and when they are used can impact how you feel and how you make someone else feel. Words can lift a person up and give them needed hope, or they can instantly belittle and pull someone down into murky waters of loneliness and depression. We don't need an inauguration every 4 years to remind us of the power of words. We only need to wake up each morning and look into the mirror, and somehow this music's giving me the feel. I like this. Think in your head first and listen to your words carefully before you make the decision to verbally share them. Because I value good words, I will leave you with this quote. It's from Mahatma Gandhi. Carefully watch your thoughts, for they become your words. Manage and watch your words, for they become your actions. Consider and judge your actions, for they have become your habits. Acknowledge and watch your habits, for they shall become your values. Understand and embrace your values, for they become your destiny. And I think that's powerful. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I really do. And that's the thing about words that I think is wonderful. It's also why when we're debating and we're talking and speaking debates that we have to be, I would say, kind of extra careful about what we say, because how we say things and what we say, they can have a huge impact on us. So, and not only that, rhetoric, it's good. It's good to learn it, but I think a lot of people don't know how to use rhetoric correctly. And it would be kind of cool, especially in the Twitch political sphere. I would love to see somebody do like a thing on rhetoric. What it takes, why you do it, and just kind of give a rhetoric 101, because I think that would help a lot of people. Alrighty, so I'm going to go back to my screen here. And here I am. Hello. So that is that one. I do have some other ones here. But yeah, this new season of Insights is a wonderful blog to follow. I actually have to go back and find some more things. But this is one of the topics I really want to focus on, especially knowing what's happening now. You better believe I want to get more into this. Let's see here. Here's another one. I'm talking about writing. So these are just going to kind of be a nuance into it. This is writing self. This is another one that I follow here from writerunbound.com. I follow a lot of these sites because I get some information. If it's not only for myself, but it's, kind of like words of wisdom and things like that, because I'm a sucker for that stuff. This is writing self-care for when the world is afire. Ooh, this should be an interesting one. This should be a really, really interesting one here. And I do not know why I'm in talk shows and podcasts here. So, let's see here. Oh, I can do a pop-out. Okay. Just a second. I want to be playing around with a few things here as I get settled, because I like to do that. Like I said, this is so much different than what I'm used to. It really is. So to let you know how while I'm doing this, to let you know how my schedule is gonna work. I am in the process of creating something regularly. It looks like Wednesdays and Thursdays are gonna be good. Coming up in a couple weeks is the Lunar New Year, where I'll actually have some time off from working, and that will actually give me a much better chance to basically do the things that I'm doing now, and that is essentially, yeah, I don't know why I put myself there. I shouldn't be doing talking in podcasts. Okay. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go. Thank you. Okay, why is this one not? Oh. Okay, we got a bit of a lull in the action here, folks. I do not know why. Come on, person, work. No, we're not reading. Good Lord, not yet. Okay, so there we go. It automatically takes me to talk shows and podcasts. I don't want to do that. I want to do politics. Now, the reason I'm putting this in the politics category is A, it's small. That's number one. But number two, people who are involved with poetry and writing are also very political. That's a no ifs, ands, or buts right there. I don't care who you say or what you say or who you are. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And that's kind of like the whole purpose of all this writing stuff. Okay. So now we should be good there. All right. Writing self-care for when the world is afire. Here we go. So we're going to go here. Whoop. Hey, I like it. I'll tell you what, once I figure out how to do stuff, I go nuts with it. Trust me. I also go apeshit and insane here. Alrighty. Wow, these are long. Why the hell do I have these long links here? What the hell? Yippity doodles. Alright. So this is by John O'Hara. This is from the Writer Unboxed. Now, I thought it was Unbound. It's actually Unboxed, about the craft and business of fiction. But this also covers areas of like your writing mental health, what it means to be a writer. And my YouTube video just up to, okay, cool. What it means to be the writer, why writing is such a special thing, and on and on and on and on we go. Okay, so this should be a good one here. This is from January 18th. It says, at graduation by all objective measures, I should have been a well-trained family doctor. During my first 3 years of medical practice, I don't think they passed where I had to tear my hair out in university. Haven't we all been doing that? People walk in with vague symptoms that didn't seem to fit a specific diagnostic pattern. In my limited state, I wouldn't know if I was seeing an obscure condition I hadn't been taught about, a minor biological glitch that would soon fix itself, or the earliest nondescript stage of a dangerous illness. As a hyper-conscientious nutcase, an extremely scientific term that encapsulates my personality, I wonder how many else that would fit. Let me describe how this affected me. When I managed to reach my bed, I slept poorly. My holiday plans deferred and shortened. During family walks, I'd think about work and hustle at home to look up just this one thing. Oh boy, do I know a lot of people who fit this. This is like one of those severe no shit Sherlock understatements. Holy crap. Because I have literally been there and done that, where your work is on your mind. I see this in my partner right now, okay? My partner is a manager at a fast food place. And there have been times when their stress and anxiety is hit so much because they want to be that perfect manager, they bring that work mentality home with them. And I have to tell you, it's rough dealing with it. Because not only are you trying to keep your sanity, you're also trying to keep their sanity at the same time. And that's why it's important to do all the self-care. And that's why it's important to really look at yourself. It's why I give respect to a lot of streamers who do this, who say, hey, I can't do it today. I'm not good. I give you a lot of respect because you're looking more for yourself, and it's not about how much you want to make, yada, yada, yada. It's not about that at all. And I commend you for that. Let's see here. See, that's probably why my extremely patient husband used to repeat a particular story on the regular. I have no idea if it's true or if it's one of those urban legends that confirmed with his loving and personal agenda. I might have responded with an eye roll and a yeah. But the tool master was consistent in telling me, and in hindsight, I think it is a useful parable for difficult times. Actually, this kind of works out politically too, because when you go through difficult times, there's some political elements involved. When working to adjust a famine, he said, the people who stick, the ones who can last more than a few weeks or months, are the ones who bust their humps during the day and then spend the nighttime in retreat. They return to their compound, they take care of themselves, resting, eating, talking with others who are working through the same challenges, thus replenished. The following day, they return to their battle stations. What does this have to do with writing? Well, I'm composing this on January 12th. By the time you read this, it's impossible to predict what political events will have transpired in the recent past or what the next 72 hours will bring. I have ideas, though, and they're largely concerned and ancient ones. Okay, gotta stop there, because from January 6th to the inauguration, I felt this. I felt the anxiousness. I felt, I felt it. I couldn't sleep that week after. It was the weirdest thing. My sleep schedule got so wonky, the wonky got wonky. So I understand it. And I was afraid like the rest of us. I was afraid like the rest of the country. What the heck's going to happen next? Is everything going to, go off as planned? Luckily for us, it did. Says, I hope to be proven wrong. Says, I hope you're coming to Writer Unboxed for your routine boost of inspiration and writing-related skill acquisition, which this actually teaches. I hope you won't be glued to the TV in dread, and that your biggest concern will be about what to defrost for dinner and which Zoom interrupting kid to yell at first. But things are scary and big. Hello! Oh, hello there, Overlord. Welcome to the channel. Hello, how are you? Hey, how is it going? Thoughts on taxes. Ha, 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 ha. How are you doing this evening, my friend? We are talking about writing and poetry. Do the rich pay more or do they pay too much? Oh, hey. Hello there, young Diablo. Oh, I'm getting some people coming in here. Oh, hello. Old lady? Who are you calling an old lady? What? What, really? I'm not an old lady. What do you consider old? Come on, what do you consider old? Well, Overlord, should the rich pay more or do they pay too much? In terms of taxes, they should probably, they need to contribute. I think they're good. I think they're getting away with a lot, if that makes any sense. But that's not the topic for today. That is not my topic right now. But thank you for asking. How much more then? That's a good question. How much more? No, I am not young Diablo. Sorry. Wrong place. I am not 37 with 3 kids. I don't know who you're confusing me with. I am the angel writer. I am not somebody else. I think you have stepped into the wrong room, my friend. And no, I'm not 37. That's a compliment, but I'm a little bit, Yes, indeed it does, Overlord. I entirely agree. It definitely does. Although it is kind of complicated, I will say that. And it is kind of confusing at times. So, I mean, I have to pay my own taxes working basically as a contractor / freelancer for the online teaching I do. Oh yeah, I have to deal with all my own stuff. So, I don't know about that. Let me think about that and get back to you, Overlord. You kind of hit me on the spot there. But I can get back to you on that. I don't know. You tell me. How do you think it's fair? You realize you're diverting me from my focus, but that's okay, because at least I got people to interact with. So that's not a bad thing. So what do you think is fair? That's the question. It's one thing asking me, but I want to know what your opinion is. And I can tell you if I can agree with you or not. If you're going to go on here on a hate stream, Diablo. I may have to say, I'm going to say oof to you. I mean, are you looking to here to troll, or are you looking to create a conversation and hang out? Because there is a difference between there. I mean, come on. You're talking to somebody who's been on other platforms before, so I know how trolls think. So good luck. See you next time. Bye. It ain't gonna cut it. Now, if you're here to engage in conversation, is one thing, but I want it to be civil, because it's not, you're out the door. Just saying, establishing rules. So if you guys are gonna indoctrinate and training me, good luck. Just saying. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I think you need to cut taxes where they need to be, but I also think it's fair that the more money you make, the more you pay in. It's a good balance to me. That's all. That's how I look at that. A flat tax. Okay, let me guess your political persuasion. You ain't Democrat, you're Republicans, aren't you? Conservative or libertarians, right? By the way, you're talking with an independent, so I can sway either way. Aha, okay. Libertarian. I know a lot of, believe it or not, Overlord, I know quite a few libertarians, so I kind of know the thinking. There's a lot of stuff I agree with on the libertarian side, and a lot of stuff I don't. I see a lot of libertarians as sort of like, those are the people that were so not happy with the Republican Party that they decided, okay, we're going to go over here. But there are some others that are not. I'm not going to judge. Oh, you're going to get me to think, and I don't feel like thinking right now on that. There's a lot of, I think they go a little overboard on government control. While some of it, I do agree with it. You have to give people chances, and you have to consider where they're coming from. Not just, I just don't like this. Why don't you like this? It's one thing to say you hate something, but why do you hate it? You know what I mean? I hate when people do that. And yes, I'm talking to the troll who tried to say I hate Joe Biden, by the way. See, how do they go too far? How do they go too far? Boy, you're diverting me too. Okay. I guess we're going to get out of here for a minute, but that's okay. Wow, I'm going to have to think. I have to think about this a little bit. I really do. Because you're putting me on the spot. You're really putting me on a spot right now, and I'm just going to say I'll get back to you on that. I'm going to do that way. If it's okay to say I don't know with you, that's exactly what I'm going to do. But there's just, I think based on what's happened here in Michigan with our governor and what she's been doing to like basically control the coronavirus, the criticisms I heard and some of the language used against her, I did not like. Kind of using like basically a lot of the rhetoric I don't like. You know, calling Whitmer, she's like this totalitarian, you know, the Hitler-esque kind of BS. And it's like, no, she's just trying to, if you look at the other side, she's just trying to make sure nobody else dies and sick, including you. Michigan. Yep, I'm in Michigan. In Michigan, we're an interesting state, and we're an interesting breed of people. We kind of are a swing state, and we go where the wind blows a little bit. Where are you located, Overlord, by the way? See? Now you're proving my point. You're absolutely proving my point now. It's the rhetoric. I don't like the rhetoric. I really don't. But you have to tell me why, though. Yeah, but doesn't she have the freedom? In her position to make the rules that she needs to? Well, see, in Florida, you're a different breed of people, too. I mean, you got a different breed. You got a different breed of even leaders down there. So you're no better. Although a lot of the batshit crazy news definitely comes from Florida these days. I will say that. You know, just to be honest with you. But can we talk about something other than politics? Even though I'm in a politics channel, because I may end up switching. Yeah, but you're not in Michigan, so how is she violating your freedoms? That doesn't make sense. If you were here in Michigan, I would understand, but you're not here. If anything, this is giving me practice for any debate panels, so I do appreciate that. I'm taking advantage of this. How? What is she doing to violate? Give me a specific example, because if you don't have any backing and examples, then I'm going to assume you're just trolling. This is how I function. If you're going to tell me something, I want to know the reason why. You got to give me your thesis statement. You already told me why, but you got to give me why. Yeah? Okay, let me ask you this, Overlord. How old are you, and what job do you have? You're just it sounds like you're spitting out talking points. So I need more details from you. Because first of all, are you working right now? Do you have a job? So what right do you have to say that someone is immoral when you have not had the experience of working, when you have not had the experience of actually being in the position? Okay, you work part-time. Where do you work? And what are you studying in grad school, by the way? I like to know background information so I know where you're coming from, because that's me. That's my researcher on me. This is the skeptic in me coming out. And that's part of being an independent. We're very skeptical people. So if you dare make a claim about something, we want to know what the hell you're talking about. So, more details about you, my friend. Where do you work part-time? And what are you studying? Because I can engage in this. I'm good. I'll be waiting. Is it like a law firm? A banking firm. Okay. And are you like a clerk? Are you like a teller? You don't have to say specifically, but what roundabout? Because you're giving me some follow-up questions. You're one of the managers. Okay. So let me ask you, as a manager, do you enforce wearing a mask because either you have to, because it's a choice, or are you enforcing wearing the mask, or you're just not doing it? Hey, that's good for you. Good for you. You're one of the few people that's actually in a good paying job, which is kind of ironic considering you were saying that the rich people thing earlier. I find that interesting. Just saying. See, these are the things I can pick out. And they still look, if you want a panelist, hello, give me the right topic and I'll go. Just saying, hint. Now in your job, do you see this happen? Do you see this happen where you see rich people paying too much? So who has the power to enforce regulations at your workplace? Is it the government or is it someone above you? There's a reason why I'm asking this question. If you follow and if you understand the logic, you'll get it. Your manager. So if your manager says that everyone must wear a mask or they will be fired, how would you feel? Okay. You would feel bad. Why? Okay. Consider somebody working. Now consider. What is this? This is a show. Hi, Top Medic. How are you? Oh, I can see what they mean when trolleys get through the political section. Okay, I understand it now. What is this? This is a show. This is me doing my second show. This is me working on doing stuff on Twitch. That's what this is. And how are you? So you say your freedoms are being invaded. Okay. If that is the case, what would you do to thwart it? Would you quit your job and go to another one where your freedoms are not being invaded? And what if you went to that company and you find out they're doing the same thing as the company you just quit? It's a no-win situation, right? And how would you fight against it? And how would you feel if suddenly you're not wearing the mask, but you got somebody else sick? I understand about paying off your loans, my friend, because I'm still paying off mine and I've been doing it for a long time. That's why I've been working at the teaching job I have, and it's very difficult to find a second job right now. Not just because of COVID, but also because of the field I'm in. Because I've done some freelance writing since the topic was about writing, and so it got thwarted. Thank you very much. But anyway, for me, I get it. I understand about paying off loans. So why did you decide to go to grad school in the first place? You see, what I'm trying to do, Overlord, is I'm trying to get you to think logically. You're thinking, the way you're approaching this is you're basing it more on your emotions and I think a little life inexperience. And I think once you get out of the school walls and you actually experience life and all the other things that get thrown with it, your mind's going to change like a 360. And I see this all the time with people. I see this all the time. These grad school students, especially what's the up-and-comers right now, they think they know everything. No, you don't. Wait till you get out there in the workforce. Your reality is going to hit you you're going to get smacked by it that you're going to change a lot of your views that you have now. Whatever you're being taught now, you're going to unlearn in life. And it happens from high school on. Guarantee it. So what's fun about college? What do you like about it? Tell me one thing. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. So are you like in like Tallahassee or like what? University, So if you hate your job, have you thought of maybe looking around for a new job that you like? Oh, in Miami. Okay. But you guys are having nice weather down there. We're freezing up here in Michigan right now. It's going to be going down to like the teens tonight, by the way. Yeah, how's your job search going for new jobs? Has it been tough? Because if it has, I understand. Because I look around and do contributing and stuff and whatever. And what I'm hoping to do is do maybe this. I want to do this as a supplementary. Oh, I see. Well, that's good. So you got that going for you. So you're kind of looking at the alternatives as well. So let me ask you, when you get out of grad school, Overlord, what are you looking at to do with your future? Like, what's your thing? And by the way, I like talking with people who are younger than me. I really do. Because I want to I like to support people like that. I know you're just figuring things. In your 20s, you're just figuring things out. So I understand it. Ah, okay. Oh, so you're in that position where you see you're in that leadership and I get this. You're in that leadership position where you see the inner workings and everything and go, yeah, this isn't good. I don't like this. I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, that's gonna suck because you want to follow the rules, but you still have your morals. You want your morality. I totally understand that. Wow, I've been there, done that. Those were the jobs I ended up leaving after a while. And boy, do I have some stories to share on that if you're interested. Oh boy. But yeah. But I understand. And I'll tell you what, when you get into leadership positions, you learn a lot. You learn about not only management, managing people, but then you realize what is good management versus bad management, which I totally get that. Oh, more than likely. That, honestly, Overlord, that would not surprise me at all. It really wouldn't. It would totally not surprise me. Oh, I'll be honest with you, Overlord. I would hate to be in the medical industry right now. I really would. Simply because of the fact that they're going through shit. They're just going through so much shit in the medical industry right now. They really are. From how to organize patients, to the patient care, to everything. Yeah, that's the sad part. And I think if anything, that the area that really needs to be exposed through all this BS we're going through with COVID has to be the medical industry and what the higher ups are doing. Because even the higher ups are not to follow. They're implementing the rules, but it's more do as I say, don't do as I do. And guess what? They're not wearing the masks either. I've heard so many stories about that. I've heard of doctors and nurses committing suicide because they couldn't save the patients they wanted. I mean, oh my gosh, it's horrendous. Yeah, see, there you go. That's universal. Where I work, where I'm teaching, Overlord, I'm actually at the highest paid thing. I haven't gotten a raise within probably the last maybe 3 years now. But so I have to find other ways to make more money, which would be getting maybe 1 or 2 more students. I teach Saturdays. I actually do textbook editing and materials creation for our junior students for one of the materials that we teach. So doing that is helping, but I have to work more to earn more, which doesn't make sense. I mean, even if you're at the top tier, I don't care where you're from or where you're working through. If you have earned the raise, you should get it. That's my thing. Yeah, I know. I agree with you on that one, Overlord. I think it's bullshit too. I absolutely think that's bullshit. I really do. And I'm very working class in my mindset, to let you know. I'm very working class. So, my question to you, Overlord, what made you decide to come over and say hello? I'm always curious when people come over. A couple of people decide to come in and troll and all that, but they don't last long, as you can see. But you've stuck around, and I appreciate that. So, what made you come interested? You looking for something new, something different? Hey, very cool. Well, if you like the stream and you like the conversation, hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. And if you like the stream, make sure you follow. You make sure if you want to share it on your Twitter and invite some of your friends, please do. I always like that. And if I've been getting 1 or 2 viewers, because like I said, I'm just starting. I am just totally doing that. So, yeah, but I appreciate that. Because my first stream was actually a couple weeks ago. Oh, good for you. I'm glad. A couple weeks ago, I actually just started this. So, I had just one person show up, and then we just kind of chit-chatted things for a while. Oh, excellent. Well, good for you. You're actually working on, you're basically working on improving yourself. And I love that. I absolutely love that. Good for you. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in New York. No way. I hear ya. So anyway, as you saw, I had like a writing stream, but this is how I am. I do have a theme, but I'm very flexible, as you can see. And the more you interact, you're doing exactly what I like. The more you interact with me, I'll interact with you. And as long as it's in a positive and a cool way and you just want to chill, that's cool too. Thumbs up. I will let you know I won't go for a long time. I usually go for at least a good couple hours or so, and then we'll raid in somewhere. And there's a lot of variety streamers. I just don't hang in the politics area. I go through, there's crafty people, there's arts and crafts, there's Oh, where else do I go? There's a lot of stream drag queens that hang out. They play games and stuff. There's at least one or two. I think there's one of them that's going to be doing a show tonight. I might rate in. I'm not sure, but I like doing the low numbers as well. Oh yeah. You know what? I have to tell you, Overlord, that would be the way to go, especially during these times. I mean, I've been in my company for about like 7 years, and that was before work at home became a thing. That was like a new concept at the time. So, and I love it. I absolutely love it because in the morning, and basically, this is where I teach. Where you're seeing me here in this little corner, this is where I teach from too. So you're seeing my workspace. But I always change my backgrounds. I do a lot of that kind of stuff, and the students love it. I mean, I have like neat little props that I use for my younger students, and I teach students of all ages, by the way. So, hello there, Unwan. How do you say your name? Is it no one or none? Can you tell me how you? Oh, none. Okay. Oh, none. Hello there, oh, none. How are you this evening? Right now we are. I was actually going to do something related to the politics of writing and, because of poetry and everything. That's how I started my writing career. But we just had a big diversion thanks to Overlord, getting into different stuff. But yeah, sometimes I talk about a variety of things, but politics is probably a good place to start. I was actually, when I was thinking about doing a show, I was told to start in one of the smaller areas first, like politics, for example, and just kind of go from there. Because if you're in talk shows and podcasts, no one's going to find you. Just chatting, no one's going to find you. So start in an area that is a smaller community. And there's actually a lot of political streamers that I follow, so I figured, why not? I actually do on the weekends to let you know. And if you see I should add that to my Stream Elements thingy. On Saturdays, there is a group on YouTube called The Breakfast Club. Let me get that link for you guys. And they're actually having a show every Saturday night. They do this thing called a Jamboree. And when I'm able to, and I'm not too busy, I actually join this wonderful panel of YouTubers that I've known for a long time. Probably since I started on YouTube back in like mid 2000s, which you'll see all that scrolling. And yeah, do I like Ron Paul? It's becoming a libertarian chat now, isn't it? Now that's funny for an independent. That's it for an independent like me. That's amusing. For me, I mean, he has his moments. I think his son is nuttier than he is. Basically, he's all right. But let me give you guys the channel so you can actually come on and hang out with us here. It's a lot of, basically this group is composed of we're mostly left leaning, but we do enjoy into some spicy topics and debate. And like I said, I've gotten to know that actually when this Jamboree started, because it was a channel that went on for a long time. It actually started on my birthday, April 4th. So the 1 year anniversary is going to be coming up soon. So here you go, everyone. This is the YouTube channel for The Breakfast Club. I usually when I'm able to. I haven't been because of my schedule, so we'll see what happens this week, but I'm hoping to now. Really? See, here's the thing. I'm not really a money person. I don't have any clue about money stuff. Only basic accounting and balancing a checkbook, or making sure my things are organized for taxes so my tax man can take care of it. That's about as far as I go. I'm not a math-minded person. I'm more on the creative. I'm more the creative person. I'm the one, I will research things and I like learning about stuff. Don't get me wrong. But once I get into finances and math, my brain goes black. My brain melts. And I'm not kidding you. My brain will just completely go. It will. It totally will. So anyway, should we get back to this article that I started, that I was doing? Actually, I'll get a new one. Let's see. Writing in Wild Times. So I want to give you guys a sample of some of the things that I do, by the way. So if you have any questions as we're talking here, besides politics and other things, feel free. You can follow my other links that are going through as well. Okay. So I'm going to share this. I'm going to share this one. So what I've been doing, the Federal Reserve. See, you're asking me. Come on. You're asking me questions, and when I have to look and reserve, and it's taking me away from what I want to do. Okay. So who's really leading things here? I know it says politics, but don't believe everything you read. Don't believe. Now, if you guys want to engage with each other about it, that's fine. I'm cool with that. We can get into false advertising, right? So, but wait a minute. Doesn't false advertising happen with politicians anyway? Think about it. And if you wanted to talk politics and stuff, why don't you do your own show? I challenge you to do that. That would be my answer. Because I'm not an expert in it. That is why. If you want to find an expert, there's plenty of other people. Go to Touring News, by the way. He's a good person to ask that question. And I'm saying you can find another channel if you don't want to chill. But I can, actually, since I'm getting trolled here. So you may have a point. So guess what? I will definitely do that. And then you won't have to bitch and complain. But if there's something else you want to talk about, please feel free. Yeah, now I see why they say there's a lot of troll here. So let's see what we can do. Let me fix that. Then you can be happy. I have been. And I refuse to answer the question because you sound like you're coming off as aggressive. So I will definitely do that here. If it lets me now. Oh, that's fun. It's not letting me now. Oh, dear. There we go. So let's see here. Actually, I know where I can go. Hold on. But I like to experiment here. This is why it's called experimentation, just to see what I can get. Art. Well, that's not going to help. So give me a moment. Let's see. This is why it's called the experiment. Well, if you don't like it, no one, just click on and go somewhere else, please. Okay, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try a different one. But this is why it's called the Angel Writer Experiment, because I'm experimenting and I'm trying different things. And that's how it works. If you don't know how to do experiments, well, there you go. Donna! Hello, there's a familiar face. Hi, how are you? Welcome to my show. I'm doing good. Welcome to my second show, actually. I'm just having some fun with some people who don't like what I'm doing, which is okay. If I get more people like I am, I'll probably do some stuff. Yes, because I told Rev to. I told them that you were on and to give you some love. So I've kind of snuck in a little bit in a few times here and there. So that's cool. Every time I change my category, somebody comes in. I've been having fun with that. So I'm kind of trolling to see who's going to troll back. So how's it going, Donna? Long time no see. How are you doing out there in England? I know you guys are having a rough there with the coronavirus. Wow, that reduced numbers quick, didn't it? That's funny. I had 6 people and they were trying to get me to talk politics on things I don't really know about politically. Yeah, then that is pretty trolly. Holy crap. Well, that's fun. Wow. Oh, I bet you were. Trust me, Donna. You know what? I'm actually thinking of doing a show related to that once, because I'll tell you what, from a personal level, You can only imagine my side. Actually, it was a year. It was around this time last year when it was personally mentioned to me. So I understand. I totally understand it. That's funny. Somebody says, well, you're coming across aggressive to me. And I'm like, no, it's how you were typing things. Oh, you haven't met. These people who are trolling me, they don't get it. You did? Did you get? Oh no! How bad was it, Donna? How bad was the COVID? Oh dear. Well, they are at peace, but they aren't, if that makes any sense. And the reason why I say that is because, long story short, there's still a few people they have not come out to on that yet. Actually, I go back. I'm going to go to talk shows now. And it's Stream Info. But yeah, I'm just, oh boy. I can do makers and crafting here. Talk to me. I'll do talk shows and podcast here. Let's do that. So, but no, there's still a few people they haven't come out to, including my mom and dad yet. I mean, there's been hints and everything, but in terms of, well, basically, oh, absolutely. Well, what's helped is we joined a local, joined a local transgender group, and I've been hanging with them. I've become friends because I've never really known anything about the transgender thinking until joining this group. And now that I have joined, there is so much I have learned. Let's just say it's been a learning curve for me. How serious did you get COVID, Dolly? Or Donna? I don't know. Which you want to be? It's been a while, okay? I mean, seriously, Twitch is like Block TV, but way more advanced and more fucked up in some ways. So now I got an idea. You know, I just had a funny idea. I should do politics and see what people I attract, because that was funny. People who think they know better, but they really don't. And they're trying, and I know what they're doing. Boy. And I bet you've had your share of trolls too, my friend. Oh boy. Oh, that was fun. Actually, playing with trolls was a lot of fun. They're like, false advertise. I'm like, yeah, but don't believe everything you read. Yeah, I figured that, but it's nice to see a familiar face now. Yay! So now if you see me pop on and if you follow me, yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm in the process of trying to get a regular schedule going. I started 2 weeks ago, and that was fun. I just gotta find a better way to advertise it, but I figure, this is a start, you know? And I'm doing some things that I used to do when I did VapeNet and Vape TV Live, so I'm just kind of bringing it here. And what I'd like to do eventually is bring some of the stuff I used to do on Blog TV. I want to bring a lot of that stuff back. But right now, I'm just getting back into the rhythm of everything. The rhythm of, doing shows again, basically. Because it's been a lot. It's been about about a year and a half now. And I've been kind of toying with the idea of Twitch. And now that, I'm starting to do it, it's just a matter of going through the nuances. And like before, I've had the crappy computer type stuff. So I do have stream elements, but I got to see if it's going to work on my computer or not. So I'm using this thing called StreamYard, as you see. And that actually is pretty, for Twitch stuff, it's actually pretty stable. So... And it's just a matter of going on other podcast talk shows and whatnot. But it's been a pain in the ass, I'll tell you. Oh, yikes. You didn't leave your bed to the point where that's what I heard a lot of people went through. And you know what? I think think I probably had gotten a mild case of it when it really started, because I had some nasty, well, besides getting food stuck in there ways it shouldn't have when everything first started, and I was able to take care of that. There have been days where there was this one week where I just was so wiped, I couldn't move. And I just was sleeping all the time. So yeah, that seems to be the thing. So, but you know what? I'm usually a hermit in the wintertime anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. It doesn't really matter at all. Yeah, I'm not gonna. So how are you feeling now? Are you doing all right? Oh wow, I have 2 more people follow me I didn't see. Nice. Very cool. So are you feeling any better, Donna? Are you having any, like, quote unquote after effects from it? Because I can understand if you are. So, but anyways, it's nice to see. So what you been up to, Donna? What's new with you? And I will be copying some. Oh, is it muted? Maybe I should mute these. I don't know what I did, but it ain't working. Okay. So while I wait for you to say your stuff over there we go. I'm going to put another linky in the chat because I'm going to be continuing that. So yeah, definitely engage with me as we go because I'll stop and read. No problem. Let's see. So writing in wild times is what I'm looking at here. So yeah, I'm going to do some fancy stuff here. Watch this. Oh, not that. That. There we go. I may change the title again just to troll around with people because this is fun. Okay, so we're going to talk about writing in wild times here. Okay. Because that's what I was focusing on, so I'm going to go back to it, but this is the art. This is the art. It's been a while. Okay, it says, last night I sent an email to my editor to which was attached the revised manuscript of my novel. The last 6 weeks have passed in a blur. I've been hunkered down dealing with a structural report that required writing large portions of the book. While beyond the insulating walls of my workspace, the world was growing crazier, or so it seemed. I had to apply strict limits on my engagement with news media despite the urge to tune in frequently and find out what bizarre thing had happened now. Their answer usually was something even less believable than what happened yesterday or an hour ago. Truth really has become stranger than fiction. The current wild ride of U.S. politics, the dog's breakfast of Britain's departure from the EU, the failure of some world leaders to act effectively when the looming disaster of climate change is staring at them right in the face, not to mention a global pandemic. People behaving badly, people eager to believe and promote blatant falsehoods, people turning irrational when asked to obey lawful instructions. Weird, terrifying, and yet we can't look away. Like it or not, this is the world we live in. I wanted to know and I didn't want to know. The workspace with its clearly defined project is tight deadline and its isolation from the outside world because something akin to cave of a hibernating bear in winter, except that instead of sleeping, I was immersed in the world of the book, wrestling with the dilemmas of my character, dealing with the logistical and continuity problems of a major rewrite, and keeping to a timetable that governed my waking hours. I was not in pandemic lockdown. but I was largely absent from the outside world. You got timed out? What did you type in? Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I don't know why I did that. I do apologize. Like I said, I'm just learning this shit. I just started. I'm noob. I'm an excuse the noob if something happens. Sorry. Well, at least I know the function works, so you're helping me test some things. Hey, remember when we started on Blog TV, how noobs we were? Nah, it's just a restart. Let's see. In keeping a timetable that governed my waking hours, I was not in pandemic lockdown, but I was largely absent from the outside world with my faithful writing companion, the old dog, pretty much my sole source of social interaction. I get where this writer is coming from because... Oh, weird. So it must have been the butt thing that did it. Oh, sorry. You're going to have a vaccination? Oh, good for you. You're going to get the vaccination. That's excellent. Well done, Donna. Well done. That is cool. That is absolutely cool. Yeah, no worries. Like I said, I'm just figuring this shit out, so no worries. No worries. Actually, why don't I do something right here real quick? See, I'm having fun figuring out all the bells and whistles, just to let you know. Because you know how I am. You know how I am with all the bells and whistles. Then again, anytime somebody trolls, I should bring that bot out. Wouldn't that be funny? Okay, time me out, bot. That's funny. That's actually, I wonder how many people actually have done that, Donna, where they've waited for about a year and so said, yeah, screw it. I seriously wonder about that. I really do. I wonder how many people waited and said, yeah, maybe not. So I'm glad you did that. I'm totally glad you did that. But as long as the person's still with you, that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing at all. So, but I get it. I totally get it. Okay, cool. I got mine on my main. There we go. Now that I put that back up, everything can work. Okay, so see, like I said, I'm figuring this out on the fly here. So, gee, should I change another title, Donna, to see if we attract any more? Because that was fun. But if I get in the mood for talking politics, I will. I just wanted to experiment and see. And yeah, it's a small community, but boy, are they trollios. Thunder Chunky. I think so. I don't remember. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't know if I do or not. The name kind of looks familiar, but I wonder, did they do shows or anything? Yeah, speaking of social interaction, this is what we're doing right now. We're kind of away from the outside world a bit. Okay. Let's see. Of course, social media is always only a click away when you're writing, and social media means wall-to-wall coverage of world events ranging from the professional and well-informed to the wildest of incoherent rantings. Yes, I did check from time to time. How could I not? The news is like compelling horror story that doesn't really want to read, but keeps on reading anyway to find out just how horrific it can get. Isn't that the truth about the news? It's like the train wreck that you just can't not walk. Oh, okay. Okay, so you had one of those, the viewer became part of your life. Aw, that's cool. That's cool. Congrats to you. How is he doing? Did he end up getting the COVID too? Let's see, I don't often read the horror genre for entertainment. Such terrible things happen in real life that I have no wish to delve into fiction for more. True, I've done that. Based on the same argument, I almost never write horror. All my work demonstrates my belief that justice, wisdom, courage, compassion, and empathy still exist in our flawed society and can win out over cruelty and oppression. Whether it's as small as one person performing an act of kindness and understanding, or as big as Greta Thunberg's wake-up call to the world on climate change, every positive act counts. When writing the novel earlier in 2020, I couldn't shut out the chaos of the real world, and it had an odd effect on my ability to craft the story well. I just didn't want to put my characters through too much suffering on their way to the story's resolution. But we all know setting the stakes high creates tension, and pace and tension are key to a compelling narrative. With the previous book, I had no trouble doing that. The characters went through hell both physically and psychologically. Oh, Donna, I'm sorry to hear that. He got COVID and everyone else did. Yikes. Now, were his symptoms as bad as yours, or were you worse? And what are you doing? What area of healthcare are you working in, by the way? Let's see, I've been finding myself wanting to treat the characters more kindly. No surprise then that the editors raised their point in their structural report, suggesting a story tweak that could place a vulnerable character in greater jeopardy and another under more dire emotional pressure as a result. I made changes. I've learned enough over my years as a writer to recognize when the editor is right. And I've worked with editors long enough to be able to reach a satisfactory compromise. So the novel's off my hands, at least until copy edit time in a few more weeks. Let's see. And I have a breather of sorts during which I can ponder what lessons I learned this time around. 2020 was an exceptional year. Being in a virtual hibernation cave meant I had more time to write. Awareness of the world outside the cave got in the way of doing so. Google reminded me of all places I'd visited over the last few months, rather than New Zealand and Ireland as planned. There were trips to the local park, to the shopping center, to visit family in another suburb. I know how lucky I've been to have even that amount of freedom. I know how lucky I am to have got the novel finished. I made no New Year resolutions for 2020, but in the back of my mind always is the knowledge that as writers, we share the job of making sense of that chaotic world out there and showing its truths to our readers and all their beauty and ugliness, their terror and wonder. We do it in many different ways, using many different genres, whether we're deep in the bear cave or out there engaging with real people. Our job is important, keeping good friends. Carry your light forward. Oh, yipes. Wow. Working and having the asthma, I bet that was bad. Holy crap. Oh, no. So how did you get the COVID? Was it from working in the facility then? And I'm actually going to change my title. I'm going to change my title here. We're going to do this on the fly. I'm going to do this a 2B. Experiment 2B. So I'm actually going to change this. Gee, should we go back to politics and see who else we attract just for fun? Just for the lulz? I think that would be fun. Oh, and they weren't married. And let me guess, they weren't wearing a mask either, right? Something I was just talking about with that one person, that actually a nice person that came in. Oh, no miscellaneous. Yeah. That's smart. So was this colleague that came in wearing a mask, and did they know they had COVID? Because that could be a political issue right there. Let's see. I'm going to change it to, let's see. I'm just going to go surf around here to the different categories and see what we get. Like I said, I'm having fun experimenting, as you can see here. Now that I know what the hell I'm doing. So while we're doing that, let me see here. Oh, I got something about the full moon we can talk about the full moon calendar. Oh, talking about Donald Trump, and I don't know if I want to go there. Okay, what I was thinking of doing and what actually happened became, well, that's the nature of it, right? Like I said, this is like advanced blog TV, Donna. You have no idea. Holy crap. Okay, I'm going to save you for next time. Oh, by the way, Donna, remember Nitzy? I have her helping me teach my students now. I should show her and see what happens. I should show Nitzy. No, that's going to scare trolls away. And I got her all dressed up. Remember her? Oh, man, I hate people like that. So they were basically being the idiots then. Yikes. And there's a Nitzy. I'm actually thinking of doing a creative stream. So maybe that's what I should do next time. Is make some art or something. But you don't get a lot of talking in there and engage. Seems like politics, you have the most engagement, I think. That's how I'm looking here. Oh, boy. So, yeah, she's actually my assistant for a couple of my students that I teach. I think probably tomorrow, one of my younger students. I introduced her, and she's like, oh my, she was like so happy. She's like, oh my God. I mean, she's basically become like it's like she does a reading book and the basic, or like a reading review. So Nitsy's part of the reading review. And it's so much fun. I brought my other puppets out too that I still have. So one of these days I might get goofy with that and do something. By the way, you remember Glenn's room? He was on iVlog, and now he's on Twitch doing stuff. But he has a following, so he's already making a pretty good start. Me, I'm kind of in a way starting from scratch in a way. And so that's why I think I have to start going on more shows and stuff, because I want to do this as I still want to do teaching, but I want to do this as a part-time thing since I do a lot of online stuff and it makes sense again. You know, kind of going back to the roots, if you will. So, but yeah, Nitsy's still around. I'm planning on making a nude puppet. And who else have I seen? Matthew Creaturist. I've seen him do shows on here. But speaking of, when it's time to raid, I'll figure out a place to go. Belgian Dan is another one, another buddy of mine. I raided into his show 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm gonna go and see who we got here while I'm thinking about it. So at least I can do that anyway. But yeah, I'm just figuring this shit out as I go along here, and I know you have too. Nice. So yeah, I'm just kind of maneuvering my way, figuring out what to do, where, when, and how, which, like I said, it's actually kind of fun. So now if you want some channels to go into, or you want some suggestions, Donna, I can definitely do that for you, who I would recommend as a place to go if you want to have some fun. If you like political streamers, I would definitely say Dylan Burns is one. He actually was down there at the insurrection, and he was down at, because he lives near Washington, D.C. And he actually did be down here at the bottom. Yeah, he actually told this story on another channel that I follow on his background and going through abuse, which I thought was woof. But I have a lot of respect for him for what he did with that. So it's Dylan Burns TV if you want to follow him. Let's see. Madam Gandalf is a fun one. Basically, she's doing a food and cooking stream, but Madam Gandalf, she also plays games. She's down in New Zealand right now, but she's a delight. Queen Pib is a drag queen. We do have drag queens. You know, when I see the drag queens, I think of DJ Eric, and it's like, he needs to come on here, man. He would have so much fun, especially if he plays games or he does superhero stuff. That's a great niche. Now, Queen Pib basically plays retro games. They're a wonderful streamer. Nagasaki's a great art streamer. Let's see, who else do we have? Yeah, speaking of Matthew, he's on tonight. Oh, he's got some viewership. Ooh, okay. Let's see, Flitzanu from Vlog TV. I might scare him. Faye Productions is from my the Breakfast Club team that I hang out with. Okay, I got a few people here. I might surprise Flitzy. I haven't done a Flitzy scare yet. So what? I ran it into him. He said he was on for like a long time too. So I think it's just a matter of getting your footing, right? So Donna, since you've been on for a little bit, do you have any advice for a newbie here? You know, because what I'm looking to do, probably is next week around the same time. I think this is a good time to do shows because I'm looking at this right now and seeing how things are going. What I would love to do is I basically want to be a variety streamer for the most part, but they don't have variety as a thing. They need that as a category and they don't have that. Oh my God. But yeah, I think that'd be cool to do drawing stuff. Like I said, I got like a jigsaw puzzle. I got my coloring because I also do the coloring stuff. Got my knitting, but I need to have better camera equipment for that. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna hit. Yeah, I may hit Flitzy. I don't know where you want to go, Donna, where we could rate. If you want me to introduce you to someone to hang out with, I'd be more than happy to do that. Because if I'm going to do that, I think I know exactly where I'm going to go tonight for that after I finish. Because I'm doing like the 1 to 2 hour thing, at least until I get settled in and I actually get a schedule. But to let you know, in a couple weeks with Lunar New Year, I'm probably going to be doing some streams. And on the days I don't like teach on Saturdays or things are free, I might even try doing like daytime streams or morning streams. There's a couple people I follow now that when I'm on breaks from my teaching, I go into their streams and hang out. So, and hey, feel free to blow your own horn, Donna. I think it's awesome. But I didn't know, and it's good to hear this. It's really awesome to hear this. I think Blitzy's been around for a couple years too. And I knew him from Vape TV Live. So yeah, I'm just getting my feet wet. I'm experimenting to see where and why. But obviously, you're false advertising. And I'm like, don't believe everything you read. See, these people who are trying to get on me and troll me the way they are. Oh my God. Harkens to Blog TV Day. You know, and I don't know how you feel about this, Donna, but aren't you glad we got the training and got trolled as hard as we did on Blog TV so we can smell the bullshit? I mean, seriously. I am so serious about that. It's not even funny. But I'll give you some choices, and then if you want to go with me, we can go together. Actually, surprise match you. That would be That would be funny too. Say, guess what? I do a show now. Because I have popped into his streams now and again, just to see what's going on and to say hello. I haven't actually done it in a while. But there's like so many different people, and that's the thing. When you have a lot of people on, it's like, who do you go to first? You know what I mean? Because I don't like to just stick in one area. I like to go around, or I channel surf is what I do. So, yay! So this has been I'll tell you what, this has been an interesting second stream for me. And am I having fun? Hell yeah, I'm having fun. Are you kidding me? It's brought life into me. But yeah, I think the next date is going to. Now, Donna, is there a way where you can schedule shows separately, or do you have to do like this? Because what I noticed on Twitch is that, like, if you want to schedule anything, it has to be like a weekly thing. You can't do like, I'll do one day here, one day there, because I don't like that at all. I hate that. I think it sucks. You know, I wish you could do like a separate thing, you know. Let's see. I think the next one is going to be, it looks like next Wednesday. Because Sundays are like my personal days, my self-care days. Fridays like the miscellaneous days. Saturdays have been busy with different stuff. But it should be coming after the 6th. That should calm down. And then there's the Lunar New Year. So I think that'll be kind of a fun marathon. Maybe see how that works. But I know, well, at least politics attracts people anyway. So, but yeah, speaking from your experience, Donna, what are some good categories for me to put myself in to get people? Or is it one of those that's a crapshoot? Yeah. Yeah, because unless something else happens, I'm going to try streaming it as much as I can now. I'm getting a bite. So let's see. Oh, oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, in other words, yeah, I think I have it set to where you don't want to do too many paragraphs because you want to limit it. You know. Well, like I said, you do at least a few. I think I could set it where you can do a few lines, I believe, but you know, that's all right. Hey, Hey, it's a learning. I'm telling you, this is a learning curve. Yeah, but let me see what people are doing here, so I can make the nice right decision. Just chatting is a good category? Okay. Well, we found out before you came in, I found out politics can get a little dicey. Unless you're in the mood to talk politics, which that might be my next stream. I'm going to experiment with that. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of experimentation with these streams, and that's why I'm calling it the Angel Writer Experiment, because that's what I'm doing. I'm experimenting. I'm seeing what works versus what doesn't, and I'm having fun. So, okay, just chatting is a good category. All right. That is good to know. Let's see here. What else do we have in the browse category? Yeah, the only problem with just chatting is that you're not discovered as much, whereas politics you are, but you have to specialize in that. And I don't know. Yeah, definitely IRL. I'm going to be doing that because I want to experiment with my phone for sure on the IRL stuff. Okay, cool. Well, they're not really my friends. Like, there's just streams that I hang out with them, but the ones that I'm a regular in. I know I'm a mod for Dylan Burns. I'm a regular in Queen Pib. There's another one called I'm Really Important, and that's where I saw the inauguration, by the way. That one, he does a lot of C-SPAN stuff, which is really cool. I'm trying to think of where else. Let's see, where else do I hang out? Oh, it's like some other new people just kind of came on. I just noticed. I'm also a regular in, there's a stream queen called Deer, who's a lot of fun. Yeah, see, that's what I'm doing. Nagasaki is another one, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just that's. You remember me in Block TV, right? I didn't hang out with just one group. I just kind of hung around wherever, and that's what I'm doing here, but even more so. Let's see, who else do I hang out in? There's one in the daytime named Dipped in Poison. Ruff hangs out in that stream a lot too. That's one of their go-tos. And her Dipped in Poison's boyfriend, Brandon Grinch, he's a fun guy. He's very chill and laid back. Are you in my Discord, by the way, Donna? Because I think I have. If not, I can hook you up with a link to that later on, or if you have a Discord, I can pop into there. So yeah, okay, I kind of know where we're gonna go. Yeah, Madam Gandalf, yes and no. If she has something interesting that she's cooking, because I'm gonna check here. Oh, looks like Pip's got a fun one. Okay. Pip's got a fun game called Fortune Street. That looks like a good retro game, so we might do that one. Nagi looks like she's just chatting right now. When she does her art stuff, that would be the time I can take you in there. Let's see. There's also a girl with the octopus tattoo. That's pretty cool. Critical thinking veteran who's a conservative political streamer. He's pretty chill. Oh, Soma Green's one of my favorites. Okay, cool. Actually, if you go to my page, Donna, if you scroll down, there should be a link to my Discord, and if not, and if that doesn't work, let me know. And I can shoot it to you somewhere, because I'll be more than happy to do that, maybe after the show or something, or after I finish here. Because I'd be more than happy to have you hang out and tag along. Yeah, get my group, get my community and group going, man. But yeah, Soma Green's another one. She's got a rerun, but she does a lot of ASMR. If you like party stuff, Friday and Saturday nights, Soma does. she does kind of a dance stream, a dance party stream. And actually, if you go under my thing and you see all the recommended channels, those are the ones I regularly go to, and those are the ones I like to promote. I'm actually planning on adding a few more. I want to actually add the female streamers that I follow to the list that I want to host because I think they need it. So, and I'll make sure to put you on there too now. So I'll have to make a note of that. So that's do my Twitch to-dos. So Twitch to-dos. Yeah, let me go into my channel here real quick. See if I can link you. I don't know if I put that one or not in my thingies. Your dashboard. Yeah, like I said, if it doesn't look out, let me know. If you're on Twitter, you follow me on Twitter, right? You can always send me a PM there, and I can hook you up too. Which one is that? Yours? Or is that the one you found for mine? So let me see here. Now, if anybody misses a show, by the way, or you want to find out, because I'm actually going to be putting these up on my Angel Writer Creations page. So I'm going to be, I'm utilizing a lot of stuff. So I'm kind of like going through this sort of like a learning process, I guess. Oh, yeah, that would be mine. That's right. That's my Discord. So let me know if it works or not, because I made like a permanent one or something. I don't know. I don't know how to do the Discord stuff. But see, I gotta talk to someone to help me with this shit, you know? Oh, okay. I can do that. As a matter of fact, did I do it here? The link doesn't work? Okay, no problem, Donna. Yeah, I'll have to fix that. I'll figure that one out. Actually, no. Hopefully, I can go through this while we have time. I actually have time to do this. So hold on. Let me. Oh, another one I would recommend to you too, Donna, would be Veil and Vein. Veil and Vein's a fun one too. You wonder why it does the timing out here. I'm gonna have to fix that. So, yeah, 1,000 pardons. 1,000 pardons, my friend. 1,000 pardons on that. Yeah, let's look at my timer, see what I got. Because it's probably how the timers are set. So I do apologize, Donna. I didn't mean for that to happen. But then again, it does stop trolls pretty good. Oh, chat lines. Okay. You know what? I'll put everything on max just to save everything here. I think I'll do that. Yeah, I was trying to experiment with a lot of other things and it just didn't quite work. So yeah, give me a moment, Donna. I'll get it for you. I'll hook you up. So we're gonna be good. I gotcha. Yeah, let me fix all this crap so that way. Yeah. I know what I need to do. Like I said, at least I can do this shit on the fly. Yeah, that's why I only let you do the 5 chats. I'll just do the paragraphs because why not? And I've never used Stream Elements before, so I'm really like, as they say, pro streamer. So now when I fixed everything, it should be allowed to. I don't know why it's doing that to you though. So I'm taking a look as we go here. So yeah, I clicked on you. Okay, Discord is being a bit of a douche canoe. Okay, so that means I gotta delete the Discord hangout then. Okay. So I have a feeling I need to update that bad boy every once in a while. So let me get it once it comes through. Spam filters. Yeah, let me see what else I can do for you here, Donna. Yeah, see, StreamYards is being a bit of a bitch tonight, I think. That's the only thing I can think of right now. So let's see here. Whoop. Okay. There you go. So medium. I'll go to minimum. That works. Okay, there we go. So that's coming up now. So maybe that will help a bit. Back to dashboard. See, all these little things you got. I mean, this is like production upon production here. Holy crap. It really is. So Twitch to do, redo Discord stuff. Oh, no problem. I understand how that works. I get it. Like I said, I fixed a few things, so hopefully it will let you talk more. Yeah, I didn't know Stream Elements had that thing. Like I said, I'm just figuring all this shit out. This is how noob I am. And Discord is coming up. It's going to take a little bit, so I can do this live for you, which is no big deal. And probably it's kind of doing this way because Discord takes up a lot. It really does. Okay. So redo Discord stuff. Boobies. Oh, Donna. It's actually nice that we're kind of reunited. Wouldn't that be funny if all the people we hung out with on Blog TV started congregating around us again? That would be so cool. Oh my God. One of these, I still haven't gone into Glenn's room and say, oh shit, it's Glenn. You're hanging out here. Hi. Okay. 2YT. That. Because that VOD's gonna be a fun one. To say, hey, guess what? So let's see here. Yeah, give me a little bit. It's Dick Sort. I like how somebody calls it Dick Sort. So let's see here. A lot of these people have big numbers. So Pip actually has some good numbers too, but they're still kind of a small streamer. So I'll go into that one. I'm going to go into that one because Pip is a fun one. Oh, and it's a Mario-based game. Oh, yeah. Well, I think we decided. Let's see. What is they doing? Okay, they're making something. Madam Ghetto's doing the cooking stream with her dad. Those are fun too. But Donna, come on. Being a streamer, you have to have a sense of humor. Remember, being in Blog TV and being in that environment, I got training, okay? I got training upon training, so I know how this shit works. Hello there, Nerdy HD. How are you? Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Hello. Hi. We got people coming in. Hello. How are you? Yo. I'm doing good. What brings you here to the show tonight? I'm just talking with an old friend and I started with something and then it just kind of poofed. Okay, if I get more people coming in, I may stay longer because I got time. Just bored. I think that a lot of other people came in like that too, Nerdy. Trust me. Although I was under a different category and it was Trolly time, so. Who is Miss Kiff? I don't know who that is. And Jaeger, what brings you here? Is it Jaeger or Jaeger? I want to make sure I get it right. Either one? Okay. Donna, I wondered about Pam. I wondered about her. Oh my gosh. When did that happen? Wow. Holy moly, I remember PME. I had been thinking about her lately. Damn. Either one? Okay. Yeah, to let you know, Nerdy, Dolly Pero is an old friend of mine from a website we used to be on together where we met called blogtv.com. It was basically kind of the precursor to Twitch, but not with the gaming and everything. And PME, and I think it was like her husband. Who was that with her? Her husband or somebody, Donna? Who was just a lovely, lovely streamer. He used to dress in drag sometimes, and he was a lot of fun. And I do not know why this is coming. Yeah, Discord's really being slow on here, by the way. So, but yeah, I don't know this person that you're talking about, Nerdy. This Matthew Renato. What does he do for streams? If you don't mind me asking. Because we were just talking about streamers. In any kind of death. Actually, earlier when I started, like a little bit ago. Oh, wow. How long ago did PME pass? Oh my goodness. I'll have to let Rev know about that. Faz, if you're I'm taken, by the way. Sorry, bye. Let's see. See if I can do this. Speaking of Super Mario. Gotcha. Yeah, anyway. Oh, there's Sunter. How are you? I wonder if I can do this. I want to see if I can make you a mod in my chat, Donna. I want to see if I can totally do that. Let's see, community. Yeah, anyway. Okay, there we go. There's my thing coming up here. That's what she said. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Of course trolls are dumb. I know that. Okay, there we go. I found it. Okay, Donna, congratulations. Guess what? Since I know you, you're going to be a mod. You're going to be one of my moddies. That's the only people I add as mods. Bingo! Congratulations. Yay! See, people that I know really well are going to be my mods. That's just how I do it. So, yay! So, welcome to the mod club. So, Nerdy, tell me about yourself. Do you do any shows or what do you do? Please introduce it. And also, anybody else, Sunter and Faz and all over, tell me what brought you here, and also tell me about yourselves. I like to know who you are, because that's what I like to do. Okay. And by the way, I will be I'll be doing that. Oh, Okay, very cool. So, like, what kind of stuff do you do, Nerdy? Like, what is like your shtick, if you will? What is the thing that you do? And you know what? I haven't taken a break in a while, guys, so I think I might just do that in a little bit here. Well, in your case, Donna, it's because I know you very well. Oh, nice! Acting! What kind of... That's cool. That's awesome that you do the acting. That's fantastic. I like talking to people like that. Oh, that you're an interesting I like interesting people like that, for sure. For sure. I know that. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I need to be to get my thingy. But that's cool, Nerdy. Well, welcome in. We're just kind of shooting the shit here. I was hoping to do some screens, but like I said, I'm basically welcome to my channel, and feel free to hang out and chit chat and have some fun, because that's what I like to do here. Let's see, invite people. That's where I wanted to go. I went to the wrong damn thing here. Okay, no problem, Donna. No problem. Like I said, feel free to follow, and I'll link you. Actually, I'll put the Yeah, oh, absolutely. Let me send you my Discord link there. I'll PM it to you so you get it. Ta-da! Oh, I know. Well, I also read stuff too there, Nerdy, as a matter of fact. Tell you what, I'm actually gonna be on a little bit longer since there's a few people here at the moment. So give me a little bit. I'm gonna take a real quick stretch break here. And in the meantime, let's see here. What can I get for you that I can do? I do have a screen I can get. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, nice to see you, Donna. Thanks for hanging. So I gotta do that. I need to take a stretch here, but I will be back in a few here. But I will definitely chat with you, Nerdy, if you're still around, because I'd like to chat, talk, get to know you a bit. And, you know, if you've been streaming here a little bit, if you got any tips or things or whatever, feel free. And I'll probably we'll do another half hour, and then I think we're going to raid on over somewhere, and I got a good place to go. So let's see if this works. There we go. Cool. All right, I'll be right back. Bingo. Oh, that was timing. I'll be right back, folks. And I am back. So, Nerdy, are you still here? Is anyone else still out there? Say hello. Or forever hold your peace. Or pieces. Let's remember to do that. Well, at least I know people came in for just chatting anyway, and that's pretty cool. So I'll hang around here for a little bit. Probably about 10 more minutes, but if you're in the mood to chit chat, please do. And I'll be on as long as you want to chit chat. Otherwise, I know I'm going to read tonight. And Nerdy, feel free to, if you're still here, please feel free to, anybody that's been watching, feel free to drop me a follow. This is my second, I'm the new girly bird. Hey, I'm figuring things out here. Yes, I'm that type of streamer. But if you want to follow me and you want to see when I'm going to be around next and have me on your list, please do it. I love it. I like to meet new people. As long as you're not a douche canoe, we're going to get along very well. Just saying. So, and if you see my socials coming through, then yeah, that's another way where you can definitely do that. And I do not know why it did that. There we go. I got my Stream Elements bot going here. Like I said, I'm just figuring this all out, folks. So, any hooter, because I won't talk unless you guys talk. Yep, and a poof. Okie dokie. Yep, that's how it works, folks. So I know I'll play some music. I'm going to experiment with this. I'll be playing some music in the background a bit, and then if somebody comes in to say hello, we will. Give it about another 10 minutes or so. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Wrong thing. Oops. Yeah, because then I can't do the other thing I want to do. Okay, that's not going to help. Okie dokie, never mind. So let's see here. I know, I'll do it this way. I'll mute and then we'll... So for those of you who have been kind of lurking and watching and just kind of finding out what's going on here, this is the Angel Writer Experiment with yours truly, Angel Writer, where tonight it was, just to give a little synopsis, it was quite interesting. I will say so myself. It was a lot of fun. I got a chance to chat with an old friend and meet some new ones, and I hope those new ones do return and come back. And yeah, that's what's been happening tonight. So it's just me. So where I'm going to direct people to, you'll know if you've seen this. But one person I will be recommending tonight will be Queen Pib, who is a wonderful streamer. They're a lot of fun. They're playing retro games. Looks like they're playing Mario tonight. So in a couple minutes, I am going to get you over there, hang out, and say hello. In the meantime, for those of you who are here and you got to see what I do and how I work, well, this is me. So, like I said, I'm going to be experimenting because you never know where I'm going to be, what I'm going to do, and who, what, where, when, how, what, you know what I mean. Right? But it has been a nice night. It's been nice being on my second night here. I've enjoyed it. As before, this will be on YouTube, so you get to see the cluster that it was tonight, but sometimes the clusters are more fun than the planned. We all know this, right? So next week I'll be on. According to my schedule, it's looking good right now. So I think we're gonna do next Wednesday night. That tends to not clash with anything. I think I'll be at the same time, about 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And looking ahead, got my little calendar here. What do we got here? Let's see. Yeah, looking ahead. Last week in January. Well, no, February. New month is coming. So what a way to go. And then I'm thinking, yeah, I think Wednesdays are going to be some good ones unless otherwise noted. So I will start making Wednesdays a priority. And a lot of times my schedule goes week by week. So I might make Wednesday, Thursdays. I don't know right now. And then when things start calming down on the weekends, I'll probably start doing that too. Lunar New Year. I think that's going to be one I'm going to be putting some energy into. And then between all that time, I got some writing projects I actually need to do, article things and whatnot. So that's going to be my miscellaneous tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a miscellaneous day for me. I'll be doing some cleaning, and I think I'm going to be doing some writing projects. And I got work in the morning. Saturday I work. I got a workshop I got to help run. And probably breakfast club, because I got to start getting myself out there. So I'm going to start really pushing it now. Sunday, of course, always self-care day. You always have to have that one day. And that's usually when I start planning for the next week. But gives me a chance to breathe, sleep in, just to take care of my body. But in the meantime, yes, this is what is happening now. And yeah, I do not know what time is it because my computer froze here. Okay, 45, perfect. All right, good. All right, greetings and hallucinations, fellow people. I am gonna raid over to Queen Pip, and that's gonna be the place to go. It was nice to see ya, and I hope y'all take care. So, bye.